welcome, and here your presentation is ready up.
Thank you very much. Is there any microphone I can hold?
Actually, it's, oh no, Alex.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's a big honor for me to speak among you, among the Switzerland economic leaders. At the beginning, I wanted to explain about cryptocurrencies, but I decided to explain about what exactly we are doing, and at the end, I will tell you why is cryptocurrencies important and why it is the future of the world economy. Well, I will explain you about our company, our investment strategies, our products, and why we are different. And after that, I will go to what's cryptocurrency. Okay, we are based in Switzerland, in Zug, and we are specialized in cryptocurrency, actively trading, and we have some products for institutional investors. And as you know, institutional investors can't buy directly Bitcoin, and we have developed some products that they can invest in cryptocurrency area very easily. As you know, diversifying the assets is very important. Don't put your all eggs in one basket. Should be in the gene of any asset manager. And you should not forget cryptocurrency area, because this area is very important for the future. And I will explain you how with diversifying your assets a little bit in this area, you can earn a lot of profit in your basket. Another thing, we can help you about risk management. As you know, cryptocurrency area is very risky area still, and I will explain about risks later. And we are specialized in risk management also in this area. We are actively managing your cryptocurrency assets, and it's different from hedge funds, and we will not let people's money in the mercy of market price go up and down. It's very important to actively manage your assets in this area. Also, we are a bridge between traditional investors and cryptocurrency area. And this is what the main role we want to play. And especially institutional investors can use this. Okay, we have very different strategy about cryptocurrency. As you know, I have seen a lot of new adapted investors in cryptocurrency area that was expert in forex or traditional asset management area, but they failed at the beginning and they lose a lot of money, because this area is totally different, and you should choose different strategies for this area. Our main strategy is to increasing number of Bitcoins, but using altcoins. As you know, there are a lot of alternative coins except Bitcoin. There are new technologies that's trying to give better products than Bitcoin, and with trading with them, our strategy is to increasing the number of Bitcoins. So if the Bitcoin price goes down, you will lose less, and if it goes up, you will profit more than a normal gain. Another thing is very important in our strategy is when to enter to cryptocurrency and when to out. As it's very important to don't marriage with a coin. it's very important. If you see the Bitcoin price, it is very volatile, and actually we did it from 2015 to 2018. We entered when Bitcoin price was $400, and we exit when it was $18,000. Also, we made each Bitcoin 2.1 Bitcoin. And knowing when to exit the market is very important in our strategy. Also, as I told you, this area is very risky. There are a lot of risks. One risk is volatility. Another risk is exchange. You know, in traditional areas, you rely on exchange. You put your money on the exchange and don't worry about anything. But in cryptocurrency area, there are a lot of exchange that's hacked and bankrupt. So this kind of risk is very important to know. And another risk is about Philippine. If Bitcoin market cap change the place with other coin, it's very important. And we have very specialized team about managing this and about searching which coin can be Philippine by Bitcoin. Also, one thing is important in this area is long-term trading. You know, daily trading is a little bit is very good in traditional area, but the most important thing is when you want to daily trade, it is you should put your money on exchange, and it's dangerous. So we prefer, and in our strategy we have long-term trading. Maybe you in short term you earn a lot of money in daily trading. Okay, we have 5% of our asset under management with AI for daily trading, but 95% is for long-term trading. Another thing is very important in our strategy is, as I told, long-term. We ask our investors to invest in crypto in this area long-term, 2 or 3 years, and it's very important to put that money in this period, and after that they will see a lot of profits. Another thing is that we mentioned again to our customers that this area is still risky, and they should put only the amount of money in this area that they can tolerate. They can tolerate the loss, and it's very important. For asset managers, maybe 1%, big institutionals. For other people, maybe 10%. Any percent they can tolerate loss. We have 3 products. 2 of them is ready, and one will be the ETP one will be ready soon. Actively managed certificate is one of our products. As you know, institutional investors can't invest directly in Bitcoin, so we have a product that institutional investors can buy this product and invest in cryptocurrency area. It is, as I mentioned, it is actively managed, and everything is under control about risk and other things. Another product is account management solutions. Some of investors, sophisticated investors, may want to manage their money in their own account, and we have some solution about them. And the last product, and it will be soon very ready. It will be soon. It will be ready. Is actively managed ETP. It's one of the best product that we are maybe in 1 or 2 months it will be ready, and especially institutional. It will be public. Everybody can invest in it, and it is also actively managed, and public people also can trade, can buy that, and also it will list on exchange. Okay, what's difference between us and others? Let me a little bit explain about our performance. When we started our fund at 2015 and used our strategies, I told you Bitcoin price was $400. From that time, if you put your money only for buying Bitcoin gray area, the performance was like great area. If you put your money in index fund and top 10 cryptocurrencies, at that time, not Ethereum, at that time, Ethereum was not top 10. So you can't tell that, okay, now I invest in top 10 and it will grow up. No. If you put your money in index, for example, the hedge fund, the performance was like blue one. But we entered in 400. We actively managed and we made each Bitcoin 2.1 Bitcoin, and we quit in $18,000. The red performance is for FICAS. And here, this is the difference between holding Bitcoin and actively managed. You see, we increased the number of Bitcoins. Let me explain about what happened in the last 6 years when we started the cryptocurrency. I was writing a book in 2003. At that time, in 2007, about downloading brain to computers. At that time, I predicted that human beings will gradually immigrate to virtual world. And we will be able to download our brains to computers. At that time, I predicted that, okay, if we go to virtual world, there's something loose, and that is gold. For example, this is a piece of gold, you can copy and paste a lot of them. That part of my book was empty. And I didn't know what should I do. At 2013, one of my friends called me and told me about Bitcoin. There is a coin, there is a money that you can, it is in virtual world. It is only 21 million of them is there and you can't copy it. I shouted at him, this is the gold of future. At 2013, when it was, the Bitcoin price was $180. And after that, my story began. I started my fund at 2015. I predicted Bitcoin price will go up at when it was 400, and when it was 18,000, I went to national television and told people it will fall down to 1/5, and it happened. When it was, the Bitcoin price was 18,000, and after that went to 4,000, 3,000 to $3,200 actually, and that made me famous. And a lot of media put me among top 11 famous people with Bitcoin prediction. And my prediction about the future is at the end of 21, actually. It is beginning of 22 or end of 21, the Bitcoin price will be between $150,000 to $300,000. It is very it's very important to have very big perspective about cryptocurrency, and it's very important to know why this area is very important. Do you know which of you has a little bit information about singularity and what's going on? Please raise your hand. Okay, so you should buy a lot of cryptocurrencies. You know, a lot of people don't understand why should some digits have value, why Bitcoin has value. Some of them think that it is gambling. Some of them think that it is useless. Is there, so my another question, is there any people here that think that Bitcoin is useless? Okay, so it's very good. It's very good.
Why don't you ask what someone is thinking that Bitcoin is gambling? That's the other part of your question.
Pardon?
You said before, some people think that Bitcoin is useless, and people think that Bitcoin is gambling.
Mm-hmm.
So you just asked, who of us think that Bitcoin is useless? Then I was waiting, who think that Bitcoin is gambling?
Okay, who think that Bitcoin is gambling? Actually, it may be gambling inside it. You can use. I remember one thing. One day, two of my friends started gambling with cars. They stepped at the street and said, "If the next car is a BMW, I win. If the next car is a Benz, you win." And you can use anything for gambling. Yes, a lot of people can use Bitcoin as gambling, but it's not gambling. It's future of the world. You know, human being is gradually migrating to virtual world. We started it with virtual reality, with smartphones, with social media. But we will not end here. We will go forward, and we will download all our body into virtual world in the future. Technology growth is not linear. It's exponential. Ray Kurzweil is one of the biggest futurists in the world, and he calculated that at 2060, we have the big amount in growth in the technology, and it will go to the moon. Oh, it means that at that time, either we download our brain to computers or AI will do that. So it's very important. And in this area, you need some goals. You need some goals. Without gold, without money in this area, and it should be totally separated from normal gold. So when in 2007 I was writing the book about these things, and in 2013 one of my friends told me about Bitcoin. It takes 30 seconds. I was shouting to him, "Buy me! This is the gold of paradise." So yes, you can see Bitcoin from different perspectives, but this is one of another perspectives that what's going on. I'm futurist. I predicted that something is happening about that. And another thing you can think about Bitcoin is the concept of money. The concept of money is changing. I will explain you after saying the Bitcoin price. At the beginning, all of you maybe may know this chart. At the beginning, Bitcoin price was 6 cents. After that, it goes up to $20, again to $4, again $180, again $70, and $1,000, $200, and $20,000. Back to 3,000, and will go to 150,000 to $300,000 at the end of 2021. This is logarithmic regression for cryptocurrency price. This chart has designed at 2014. And as you see, the Bitcoin price is going to be $1 million. But how? How it can happen? How it can go to the $1 million? This is the chart of gold, and the bottom one is chart of Bitcoin. That date, 3rd of March of 2017, is very historical day. At that date, Bitcoin price surpassed each ounce, gold ounce. It means that, okay, human being, it has a lot of meaning inside it. We are immigrating to virtual world. First of all, we send our gold to that virtual world, and after that, we will follow that gold by our whole body. We celebrate this day in our company every year. You know this chart. It's total money in the world, a perspective about total money in the world. It's very important, please pay attention to this. Now Bitcoin market cap is $150. USD in circulation is $1.4 trillion. Gold market cap is $7.8 trillion. And total money in the world is $86.5 trillion. As a futurist, I predict that after 10 years, in 2013, half of market cap money in the world will be digital assets. It means $43 trillion. And if half of that amount belong to Bitcoin, it means $21 trillion. We have 21 million Bitcoin. If you divide it, each Bitcoin can be $1 million. If Bitcoin don't lose its kingdom and another coin come and flip and happen for that. So it's very important that you have very high view about cryptocurrencies. And this chart shows very important thing also. I mentioned at the end of 2021, Bitcoin price will be among $150,000. What it means? It means market cap will be $2.7 trillion, market cap of Bitcoin. See the market cap of USD in circulation, $1.5 trillion. It will challenge dollar standard. It will challenge dollar standard and may start Bitcoin standard, and the countries will start. And you know, at the moment, a lot of countries use dollar as saving as a saving. And at that time, if some countries don't have enough backup about cryptocurrencies, they may face crisis. So it's very important about these things. At the end of 2025, 4 years later, because of halving, any ATH in Bitcoin is totally dependent to halving. At the 2025, at the end of 2025, Bitcoin market cap will surpass gold market cap also. It will be another sign for immigrating to virtual world. You know the story of money. I have 5 minutes. I could explain you the story of money, why money printed and why it's happening, and why cryptocurrency can be changed with dollar standard and fiat monies. But I have less time, and you can visit me in my booth, FICAS booth here. I prefer to. This is also please this is purchasing power of US dollar, as you see it's going down, and Bitcoin purchasing power is going up. All of them are signs. So cryptocurrency, yes, you can use Bitcoin for gambling, like you can use cars for gambling, but it is not gambling. It's the future of the world. Okay, any question? 5 minutes, I have a question.
Excuse me. Just to go back to the concept of gambling.
Please.
Yes.
So I said, just to go back to the concept of gambling. When I mentioned the word gambling, and you mentioned the word gambling, I was thinking about the volatility behind the Bitcoin. How can you think about the Bitcoin to be a reference of currency if it has so high volatility behind? At the beginning you asked, who has Bitcoin? I have Bitcoin. Personally, I have. But one day I see up 10%, the next day I see down 8%, and so on, so on. So if it has to become a currency that you use for normal buying and normal selling and so on. You cannot accept that now you buy something at 1 Bitcoin and after 2 minutes it valued 10% less. That's why when you said about gambling, I said, yes, it's a gambling till we have this volatility behind.
You are right. It's very volatile. It's not money. It's assets, and it's gold of. You should think about Bitcoin as gold of virtual world, not money of virtual world. But in the long term, it's going to be stable. It's like shaking the earth at the first 1 or 2 million years. It's emerging. Everywhere was a lot of volatility, but in long term, it's stable. It will be stable in long term, gradually. But there are a lot of companies that can hedge Bitcoin. When you want to send money, they can hedge and stable it. When you want to send, they fix the price and you can use it as a tool for exchange. But you are right, it's volatile, it's new because it's totally new phenomena. But you should be very careful about that because it is the future of the money. You can't stop using it because it is volatile. As asset managers, volatilities can be good. You can use it for making performance. Another question?
Hello. Could you explain later, please, the interdependence or connectivity between Singularity and the price of Bitcoin? So, why is it so clearly connected, corresponded?
Yeah. As I told you, human being is immigrating to virtual world, and it is destiny of human being. We can. People want to live more. In my book, I mentioned that we can cure death also, and by downloading brain to computers. It is very scientific, and it's my personal ideas. Maybe I can't explain all of them in here, but you should know that cryptocurrency is the only way we can have value and save value in the virtual world that anything can be copied. It's key item. So I don't tell about only Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one of them. I speak about concept of cryptocurrencies, concept of digital assets, concept of crypto. Like mobile phones. Concept of mobile phone has been invented with scientists, and now still we use mobile phone. But where is Nokia? Maybe someday Bitcoin, after 20 years, Bitcoin vanished. Maybe new technology come and overcome it. But concept of cryptocurrency is over there. So you should connect concept of cryptocurrency with Singularity and we need something like gold in virtual world. But that's another reason I say that we should actively manage cryptocurrency. That's why I have 10 people, expert people in my office for looking for the arrival of Bitcoins. If something happen and something going up and maybe Philippines happen, we should jump on other coins. So it's very important to actively manage. Okay, I'm out of time. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.